weekend is at hand and I decide to indulge myself in a much-needed vacation. So I head up north all the way to Pangasinan. And to better enjoy this trip, I bring a friend along. Lingayen, the capital municipality of Pangasinan, has made its mark on the Philippine map through its historical significance during World War II and its commercial industries that propel its local economy. Built along the Lingayen Gulf, this resort has evolved from a simple family rest house with minimal amenities to a much sought-after destination among tourists, offering a wide range of sports and relaxation facilities and personalized service from its well-trained staff.
We have 2 chefs. Our specialty here is stuffed squid, more on seafoods. People here always come here to eat.
El Puerto Marina offers a unique vacation experience for every kind of traveler. For the sports lover, there are various water sports to suit your liking. Skimboarding gained popularity among the young locals due to its similarity to skateboarding. Thankfully, the kids patiently taught us the basics. Unlike surfing, skimboarding starts on the beach. One skims or glides over the breaking waves. The right momentum as you run and throw the board determines a successful hang time, on the shore that is. I can't wait to try it for myself. As I wait for the right wash of waves, I attempt my first ride on the skimboard. It's Shasha's turn. Understandably, we were only moving a few meters from where we threw our boards. But with the whole expanse of the Lingayen Gulf, we have enough shoreline to practice on. As for surfing lessons, we leave that for another day. We were content with lying flat on the boards and paddling through the small waves. We tried our hand, or should I say legs, at the pedal boats. It may seem easy, but this is definitely some workout. Shasha and I were amateurs at this. We were simply running around in circles. Now it's time to exercise our arms. And what better way to do that than through kayaking? It definitely is one of my favorite activities at the resort. And again, it wasn't as easy as it looked. But after getting the hang of it, the whole experience just consumed me. I could do this the whole day. There was something truly relaxing about paddling my way through the waves, with me totally in control of where I wanted to go. Despite the many other kayakers that day, I found myself enveloped with a rare kind of calm. It was just me, my kayak, the waves, and the vast ocean that surrounded us. We've had enough of the water. It was now time to hit the sands. And one surefire way of breaking a sweat is frisbee. It was Shasha's first time to try the sport, and look at her go! She enjoyed it so much that even while most of us were already starving, she was still working those throws and catches. As for me, I enjoy ball games more, so a pickup game in volleyball provided me with a quick fix. Though I was no expert, and unmindful of the usual scrapes and bruises, I tried my best to hit and dive for every ball. Worried about having too much sun? There are indoor sports to while away the time. Practice those trick shots at the billiards table and perfect your hand-eye coordination with a game of ping pong. If your kind of getaway is something that does not involve any strenuous activity, fret not, because the three magical letters you are dreaming about is found here. S-P-A.
Hello, good morning. Good morning.
Hi, we're here to try your spa services.
Okay, this is our services. And this one is our promo.
El Puerto offers massage and spa services that guests can avail of at very reasonable prices. Shasha and I can personally recommend their total body package, which includes a body scrub, back massage, hair spa, foot spa, a sauna, and facial. For the basic back massage, guests can request to have it inside the huts lining the beach. There's nothing more soothing than to have the sound of the waves as your background music. Another relaxing activity the resort offers is fishing. While this pursuit entails a lot of patience and of downtime, one can simply sit back and read a book while waiting for the day's catch. El Puerto's fish pond is abundant with fresh tilapia. If you're lucky enough, you will reel in your prized catch and you may request for it to be cooked and served at mealtime. Speaking of marine life, we also experience feeding El Puerto's most famous resident, the giant arapaima. Endemic to the Amazon, the South American tropical freshwater fish can grow more than 2 meters or 6.6 feet and can weigh over 100 kilograms. Confined to very limited space, the staff of El Puerto Marina regulates its meals so our friend arapaima will not outgrow its tiny habitat. Shasha and I got the chance to feed this arapaima with little tilapia fresh from the chiller. And boy, could they make a splash during their favorite time of the day, mealtime. All that splashing around made us crave for our own quiet spot to wade and laze around in. The pool and jacuzzi. Decorated with a giant tiki head with its tongue sticking out as a slide, we could not resist a quick dip. It was a perfect way to cap off a day full of activity and to relax our tired muscles. There's no better way to recharge than to try the house specialties. The culinary experience at El Puerto, I must say, is one which will make you come back for more. From the fresh seafood, the tasty vegetables, to the native kakanin or rice cakes, have your fill of Filipino dishes. My personal favorites were the fresh bangus or milk fish, fried to crispy perfection, and the white puto. The menu also includes continental and Asian cuisine should your appetites crave for that. So excellent is their service that there are guests who go all their way to El Puerto Marina just to dine to their heart's content. On our first evening at the resort, we were treated to dinner by the beach. After an action-packed day, El Puerto Marina treats us to dinner by the beach, of course with their favorite seafood. Bon appetit! Meals were set up inside the beach huts with the moon to illuminate this special occasion. After a long day, we retreat back to our rooms to have a good night's rest. For those traveling by fours, the superior rooms are a perfect fit. Deluxe rooms can accommodate up to 5 occupants. And for those who require utmost privacy and isolation, staying at the bungalows is the ideal choice. Made of bamboo and supported by stilts over the fish pond, couples can enjoy the silence and view of the resort in their own private abode. With just enough sunlight peeping through the clouds, we welcome a new day. And not a minute to waste. All aboard El Puerto Marina's club car, which is similar to a golf cart. First stop, the tourism office. On display are various native crafts and souvenir items that are proudly Pangasinense, or native to Pangasinan. The items included crafts made of dried corn husk, such as wallets, bags, and wine holders. There are swords and wooden chairs. For its native delicacies, Pangasinan is most famous for its 3 Bs: bagoong or shrimp paste, bangus or milkfish, and bukayo, a sweet delicacy made of coconut meat and sugar. A few minutes away by club car is the Provincial Capitol Building, seat of government of Pangasinan. This elegant structure was built in the late colonial days and was renovated after World War II. Painted on the lobby floor is the official seal of the governor, where the 3 main industries of Pangasinan were represented: the bangus industry, agriculture, and the salt industry. Asin, the Filipino word for salt, is where the name Pangasinan is derived from. Literally, it means the place where salt is made. I could imagine the many gatherings and exchanges of views that take place within these walls. Our last stop was up on the roof deck where the view of the entire Capitol compound greeted us.
Before that, this was, eto lang ang naumpisahan na ng border.
This grand edifice provides a sharp contrast to its rustic surroundings. Across the Capitol office is the Lingayen Gulf War Memorial. This was the site of the famous Lingayen Gulf landings during World War II. Old relics of warplanes and tanks stand proudly on the memorial, a silent reminder to visitors that this site was once the battlefield between the American and Japanese soldiers. At the far end was a montage of photos and write-ups of that famous battle along the Gulf that led to the liberation of Lingayen. These photos were our windows to the past as they captured the scenes of that horrific time. on the way back to the resort. Stop over at the Narciso Ramos Sports Complex, home to many sporting events and other recreational activities. Just the sight of the football field made me want to jump out of the club car, get a ball, and start kicking it around this open space. Back at El Puerto Marina, we quickly packed our belongings for our next destination, the famous 100 Islands in the town of Alaminos. The 100 Islands tour is one of the packages that the resort can arrange for its guests. My gaze panned across the vast South China Sea. I was looking forward to another adventure that was worth sharing as soon as I got home. Believed to be some 2 million years old, these islands were actually coral reefs found at the seabed of an ancient sea. Lowering sea levels through time have exposed them to the surface. Today, the 100 Islands National Park is composed of 124 islands. However, only 123 are visible during high tide. Of these, only 3 islands are developed for tourists. We were fortunate to have explored most of the major islands and appreciated from afar some smaller ones. Hikers will enjoy Century Island for its domed cave, a sanctuary for bats and a haven for rock formations. Governor's Island, the biggest in this national park, offers a panoramic view of the whole park. We also visited Cuenco Cave and admired the limestone formations in the form of stalagmites, stalactites, and draperies. One can also take a dip or soak in the sun in the 2 wide sand beaches at either end of the cave. We stopped over at Marcos Island to have lunch. Our burgers must have had some special ingredient as we were daring enough to walk down to a 50-meter trail to Imelda Cave. At the end of the stairs, chiseled from rock, is a 70-meter drop into dark and chilly waters. I was hesitant to jump in at first as I couldn't see the bottom of the water, but I just seized the moment as this was a chance of a lifetime. So I donned my life vest and mustered all the guts I had. Now it was Shasha's turn. Like me, it took her a while to jump. She finally did it. Atta girl. What a fitting way to end the tour. As if on cue, dark clouds started to gather and we were met with rain. Shivering from our jump and the cold rain, I made a mental note to go back. I definitely have 100 reasons for doing so. Pangasinan is a gem of a destination, as its rustic feel adds to its appeal. But in this rural setting, an emerging resort like El Puerto Marina is a retreat for backpackers, beach lovers, or even families. Its many offerings and amenities will leave its guests satisfied and wanting to go back for more.
Well, here's hoping that every weekend turns out like this.
Yes, agree to that.
Yeah.
Pangasinan is indeed a getaway awaiting to be discovered, a diamond in the rough.